In this video, we're going to look at how we draw electrical circuits. So what I've done in your pack is produce some cards. When you cut these cards out, you get various things like variable power pack, battery, switch, some wires, light bulbs. You can have voltmeter, ammeter, variable resistor, and normal resistor. And putting these together, we can make our circuits. So let's start drawing a circuit. So here we've got a circuit where just a very simple circuit which makes up a battery which flows into a switch, and from the switch flows down the arm through the yellow wire into a light bulb, and then that goes back to the battery. Okay, we'll hit the switch and we see the light bulb lights up. But how do we draw this? That's the key. So it's very simple. Start at the beginning with the circuit and use your cards to build up the profile of the diagram. So the first one we've got is a battery. So you have to find the battery symbol. There it is. We'll pull it across and we'll put it at the top in the same position as we've got the battery in the circuit. Now we've got a wire. So we'll take a wire and put it on the end. Next we've got a switch. There's the symbol for the switch. Place the switch in our circuit, making sure all the lines join up. From the, we've now got a wire and a light bulb. Now basically the wire is the straight line between the switch and the light bulb. So I don't need to have to put an extra wire in. At the moment the circuit is open, so we've got to go back to the battery. So we'll complete the loop by putting in 2 extra wires. The number of wires is irrelevant. It's literally about a case of making it back to the battery to make a complete circuit. And there we have it. That is your complete circuit for that, the complete diagram for that circuit. Great. Okay, let's get a little bit more complicated and try something else. So here's another circuit that we've got. We start off with a variable power pack going into a switch. Now that here is a resistor, which is this one down the bottom here. From the resistor it flows through the wire into a light bulb and then back to the variable power supply. So the first thing that we need to do is to choose our variable's power supply symbol. There it is, so we'll put it at the top. Okay, from there we go via a wire. Put it on the end by the variable power supply. Okay, then we go into a switch, so we need to put a switch in our circuit. There it is. Link that up to the wire. There we go. We're going to link that up to the wire. Awesome. So the next one in the circuit, we've got a resistor. So this is the symbol for the resistor. So we're going to place that in a nice long line. So we're following the wires. Even though the wires are looped, it doesn't matter. And then we go to a light bulb. Now we try and keep the wires nice and straight. Put the light bulb in. There we go. And the circuit is now open. So that little bit there shows us the wire. So now we need to go back to our variable power supply. So that's following the black lead. As I say, all I need to do is to make sure that I've got our wires and it goes back to the power supply. Normally all circuits will be drawn in a loop and it tends to be like a rectangle. There we go. We're just going to put the wires in just to close off that circuit. Now if you download the worksheet, you can cut these symbols out and then use them. Okay, so there we go. We go from the power pack through the switch, then down through the resistor, into the light bulb, and then following the wires back to the variable power supply. Okay, great job. Thanks for watching.